And the Bulls ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. On the move, it's Hill. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll try the right side. Snowed under by the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna shut it down, going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got the first down himself. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
UMass just kept it on the ground and moved the 6, and they might rely on that offensive line again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Hill. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy will sneak around, not always in the spotlight, but he is somebody you have to deal with.
It's pretty amazing. This offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the, he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Snacks a quick pass on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing. And it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding. Just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll return it from around the 50. And they'll stop him right there on the return. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Hand off again. They get him on the ground. It'll be enough to pick up the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Turning it on. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. UMass lines up with a first and goal. Motion from the wideout. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Defense rolls up to even its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. This time they'll throw it. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to throw, they've got to go a long way. Back's got it on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Slings it downfield. Wideout trying to get it in.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
A field goal here would make it a two-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. He's changing the play. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Minutemen! Quick strike through the air for the score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, we're kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Wade. Lets it fly. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The UMass offense returns to the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Still running at the 40. Hits a seam wide open. Touchdown, UMass. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
2nd down to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move. And
makes the catch, and he's free. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Trying to make one miss. Makes a move. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's stopping, he's got enough to move the chain.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set downs, and you can go make big plays.
Now they moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by defense, showing the strength, blowing up, stuffing the run.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Hill. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his target. Breaks into the open. He is wrestled down to the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that pass completion. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10.
Okay.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Ball is loose, and the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. 3rd and long coming up. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. The Wolves use their first timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits to get right and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passes. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. A snap, one throw to start this drive. Zings it complete to the right. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, what a missed opportunity for this defense. They got one chance to get back in this game. Force some turnovers, create some big plays. They're down big. Man, did they need that opportunity.
On third short, they'll try to convert through the air.
Bro, he's not open.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Snapped it, he has to have it. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. To the air, it's Wade. He lets one fly deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a way to come up with the interception. They'll snap it from 10 for the first play of this drive. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And he coughs it up inside the 20. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying on the field so fast. Sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Holly Rowe right there in the middle of it on the sideline. Holly, what are you hearing about this injury?
I caught up with the Minutemen head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. Big news for their star running back. He is out for the rest of this game. Guys, this is a huge story that is developing. We will keep you posted on what's going on here on the sideline and what is going to happen with the backup in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Gotta make the play on 4.
Oh, he was open.
Pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Looking to pass. It's Wade. Throws to wide out. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, UMass. A pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
On move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Buffalo has back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO. He's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row, they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. Don't screw it up, youngin'. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with coaches. We got to stop turning the ball over.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. All over immediately.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. That's such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off, he can make big plays, he can shoot some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the fifth time today. Making his first move. Slips the tackle when he's got room. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Minutemen! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally. They understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Looking to throw, it's Wade. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. 3-and-out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to get started. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. They put the brakes on it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Back's got it on the screen. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Oh, they block it.
After that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Hands it off. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Got an alley. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Motion from the back. They'll run it. Maybe a crease. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Give to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the open field, try to make a play. Now it's 3rd and 6, so now probably a passing situation.
Boy, they love to move the 6 here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Play action on 1st down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just got rid of that one.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Does a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Oh, pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure on his defense. And the Bulls will punt this one away.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming, they have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them. All passing situations, all rushing the passer, all padding the sacks.
UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. And you want to talk about getting tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the rush will get to him at the 25. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it inside the 40. No room to bring it back. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it's a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field. Now set up on first and goal.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The fake wants to throw. Snags it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Keeps it himself. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And don't forget, they've already had a field goal block. Absolutely center cut. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these balls. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run him again. Swamped immediately.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.